What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy T, man, and today we got another back Caitlyn Clark videos, man. Y'all know this my well, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now, this my favorite player. You feel me? So I love doing Caitlyn Clark videos, and y'all been turning up on her. So we gonna keep going. We gonna keep rocking with her for now. You feel me? But this video say the WNBA will regret losing her. Now, I don't know what he talking about in here. I ain't get no reports of her leaving nowhere. But we finna see what he talking about in here, man. Hey, we ain't miss no days in like 6 months. So drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notice, cause you will be notified every day of my videos. You feel me? Let's get into it.
Sports League, a generational talent inevitably rises, transforming the game and elevating everyone around them, much like a rising tide lifts a boat. In swimming, it was Michael Phelps. In boxing, it was Muhammad Ali.
Right.
In baseball, Babe Ruth. For women's MMA, Ronda Rousey took the mantle, while Serena Williams dominated women's tennis. In the NBA's darkest days, when the league was struggling, it was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson who brought it back to life.
Shout out Larry.
Then came Michael Jordan, and just like that, the NBA transformed from a league on the verge of collapse in the 70s to a global powerhouse by the 90s.
Like pebbles into a well.
My goodness. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't even...
That's the impact of generational talents, what they can truly achieve. Now, as we all know, the WNBA has struggled for decades and is often seen as a league in disarray.
Right.
Despite their efforts, nothing seemed to reverse the tide, as they continue to lose millions year after year after year.
Jeez.
We're asking for, a similar, not even the same shared revenue, but a similar percentage of revenue shared.
Then, almost as if their prayers were finally answered, Caitlyn Clark emerged.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark.
As a devoted NBA fan for nearly 2 decades, I can honestly say I've never seen anyone quite like her.
You
The
won't never
NBA
see
was
one.
already a dominant force when I became a superfan, so I never experienced one individual having this level of influence on a league. She single-handedly changed the perception of an entire sports association in a way I've never witnessed before.
I'm going to go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player ever.
Now, here's where things get amusing for us, but downright dangerous for the WNBA. In the NBA, there's a phrase called fumbling the bag. We saw it when Nerlens Noel turned down a $70 million contract only to settle for $4 million. And again when Dennis Schroeder rejected an $80 million deal only to end up with $6 million.
Tough.
Now it looks like the WNBA is fumbling their golden opportunity with Caitlyn Clark.
Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlyn Clark. Y'all petty girls.
If they're not careful, we might just see Caitlyn playing in another league. And if that happens, the WNBA could slide.
Nah, see, look, here's my thing with that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of the other WNBA girls, I wouldn't say hate, because like you gotta feel where they coming from, because they've been playing basketball, working hard their whole life too. So they feel like they deserve the recognition because they didn't put in all them hours, X amount of hours. They already in the league, all that. That shit sound good, but like at the same time, y'all not fucking Caitlyn. You feel me? But they don't get that. So it's more of a jealousy thing than hate. You feel me? They jealous because like, why y'all not fucking with me like how y'all fucking with Caitlyn? But I don't know if they don't see it or they don't want to believe it, but Caitlyn's different. You feel me? I've never seen a girl play basketball the way she does, and it's different. It's mesmerizing, honestly, bro. Like, I watch her play basketball, bro, and it make me want to go hoop. And I doubt she would leave the WNBA and go somewhere else. Even though, like, if somewhere else offered her more money, but I feel like her love of the game is just too strong to just go hunt down all the dollar signs. You feel me? Because she's still gonna have her endorsements. She signed with Nike. She gonna have her own shoe in a little bit. So like, she really good. Like like she's not really even tripping about the WNBA money. She's getting endorsements all day, every day. Like she's Caitlyn Clark. Like be real. Like come on, she's Caitlyn Clark at the end of the day. We gotta remember that.
Slide right back into being the punchline it's been for nearly 2 decades.
What she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes.
Hey, oh yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, she did set the plan. She didn't put the ball in place for all the WNBA players, bro. All they gotta do is shit. When it's game time, niggas show up. That's all you gotta do. They gonna start because more people starting to watch the game. So now they starting to see, oh, she cold. She cold. Like Asia Wilson, for example, 3-time MVP. This her 3rd MVP this year, but she just now they getting you see her on House of Highlights all the time. MV3, you feel me? Like all that, bro. She been like that. Nobody was just tuned in, but you see what she doing. All the bright lights on her, she still gonna hoop. That's all you gotta do is hoop. You gonna get seen, bro. All that crying, trying to foul Caitlyn over hard and shit, that shit dead, bro. That shit dead, bro. All them girls that fouled her over hard, I don't fuck with none of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I damn near got beef
Basketball
with them
is
now.
full of stories about players who, feeling undervalued, walked away from their teams. Scottie Pippen and the Chicago Bulls, Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and most recently, Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
Wow, this is crazy.
Well, just a short time ago, the
I low-key still don't even believe Klay on the Mavericks though. Like like I feel like when the first game starts, he's gonna be back on the Warriors. I don't know why. I'm delusional. It's okay.
WNBA made a completely baffling move with Caitlyn Clark, and honestly, if I were her, I'd be feeling pretty underappreciated right now.
What they
You
do?
see, when the 2024 regular season ended, the award winners were already obvious. MVP, Rookie of the Year, 6th Woman, Defensive Player, the whole lineup. All that was left was the official announcements. Well, on September 22nd, the WNBA officially crowned Asia Wilson as the league MVP. Naturally, with Caitlyn Clark being
She's
the
a
best thing to
dog.
ever happen to the WNBA, we expected her announcement to come next. But 3 days later, on September 25th, they announced the most improved player instead. No big deal, Caitlyn's recognition.
Hey, when I say Asia Wilson a dog, think about Anthony Davis on the Pelicans. That's what I'm talking. That's where I'm talking, dog. Anthony Davis on the Pelicans. She's a dog, bro.
Was going to be next, right? Well, on September 27th, instead of her name, they rolled out a list of records broken in the 2024 season. I couldn't
Right.
help but laugh. I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? But still no big deal, right? I mean, Caitlyn's announcement was going to come any day now.
Right?
Well, then came September 29th, 1 full week after the MVP was revealed, and instead of Caitlyn, they announced the Defensive Player of the Year.
Right?
I laughed again. Everyone else was thinking, what's going on? But later that same day, the WNBA made another announcement. This had to be it, we thought, Caitlyn's moment. Except, it wasn't. They announced Cheryl Reeve as Coach and Executive of the Year instead. At this point, things were getting ridiculous. Caitlyn Clark was the biggest sensation the WNBA had ever seen, and she was head and shoulders above every other rookie. So, why wasn't she being announced? She had to be next, right? Well, not quite. On September 30th, the WNBA made another announcement. This time, it was about their expansion draft for the 13th franchise, the Golden State Valkyries. Seriously, at this point, everyone was asking,
They
where
bringing
in the
another
world
team?
was Caitlyn Clark? On October 2nd, another
lit.
press release came out, and guess what? It was for the 2024 Kim Perrott Sportsman Award. Unbelievable. I literally laughed to myself. You're going to announce the Sportsmanship Award before the Golden Girl? By now, fans online were getting restless and the comments started pouring in. I noticed you still haven't congratulated Caitlyn Clark on a Rookie of the Year award. Why is that? Another one read, posting this while hiding your Rookie of the Year, Caitlyn Clark, is the type of move that shows why the league has been so unsuccessful. And then there was, what about Rookie of the Year? Are you going to send it to Caitlyn via cash on delivery and wrapped in fish paper? Finally, someone summed it up perfectly.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. Nah, I don't look. My personal opinion on the WNBA taking forever to announce it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's to build up suspense. You know what I mean? Get some number, make some people angry, bro. Cause you make somebody angry, they gonna keep coming back and they gonna keep trying to see what's going on. So they was playing with y'all right there. Because to be fair, the closest race was the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese had like 20 straight double-doubles. Like, don't act like okay, we know Caitlyn Clark, rookie, of course. But Angel Reese she made a case for herself. She did, like, she had a really good season. But, but that's about the only other rookie that was, like, anywhere near in the same realm. But I think they was just building up the suspense. They knew they was going to get, they had the trophy with her name on it the day she got drafted. Yeah, but what? That was always the plan. You feel me? But say the best for last. You feel? Say the best. What's wrong with the best for last? I like it like that. What the fuck?
The WNBA's trolling at this point, laughing emoji. But
if they never announce it, that's crazy.
Finally, October 3rd rolled around, nearly 2 weeks after the MVP announcement.
Oh my God, the votes was 66-1. Oh my goodness, bro. Well, Angel, you tried your hardest. Good job. You know what I mean? But it's Caitlyn. It's Caitlyn, bro. You can't get mad.
Finally, October 3rd rolled around, nearly 2 weeks after the MVP announcement, and they finally announced Caitlyn. But it wasn't all sunshine and celebrations. Something just didn't feel right. You see, Caitlyn Clark was hands down the best rookie of the 2024 class by a mile. She wasn't just dominating among rookies, she was literally in the MVP conversation. Record after record fell at her feet, and she even took her team from the bottom of the conference to the playoff hunt. She was that good. Yet, the WNBA committed basketball blasphemy by refusing to give her a unanimous Rookie of the Year vote and handing one to Angel Reese instead.
Should have been unanimous.
Should have been. I agree. It should have been unanimous.
Caitlyn got 66 votes, and Angel, half my rebounds are from my own Mrs. Reese, got 1 vote to ruin the party. For Caitlyn, this was a huge slap in the face. I mean, just look at the comparison between the two. Caitlyn beat Angel 3-1 in the regular season matchups. Caitlyn led her team to 3rd in the conference, while Angel's team finished dead last. And when you dive into the individual stats, the gap between them becomes even more ridiculous.
Jeez.
Points per game, assists, steals, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, effective field goal percentage, and heck, even blocks. Caitlyn dominated Angel Reese in every one of these categories. The only stat Angel leads in is rebounds. And even that's skewed since she grabs a lot of her own misses and stays in late to pad her stats. Sheesh. How did the W...
All right. For sure. She averaged more points than her, all that. But let's don't act like Angel Reese is a dog. For sure, 100%. She's a dog. She's one of them players that you would love to have on your team and you would hate to play against, man. Just relentless motor. She always gonna go after it. You feel me? She missed a lot of layups and get a lot of her rebounds, but like she out there being a dog. Don't get it twisted. She's a dog she averaged 13 and 13. Now look up how many players in the WNBA did that. It's a select few. It ain't too many though, so don't act like she just not good. You feel? Who's on Caitlyn Clark's level? There's nobody. You can't compare her to anybody. So comparing her to anybody would just make the other person look bad.
The NBA managed to rob Caitlyn Clark of a unanimous Rookie of the Year award when the picture is as clear as this. Anyway, here's what WNBA fans had to say about this.
They could have
I
gave
really
her the
want to know
unanimous,
who did the one vote. Like, what type of asshole do you have to be? Give me a break. This should be unanimous. Arguably the best rookie season of all time.
It is.
On purpose, so she wouldn't win unanimous. Jealousy is a bitter perfume. And here's one more fan comment that sums up what a lot of people are thinking about that one vote. Swoops is a POS. Sheesh, guys. It's wild that a league would do this to the one person in their 20 plus years of existence who could actually pull them out of obscurity and into the spotlight. For the last decade, they've practically been begging for money at every turn.
I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, we could just take a donation around the NBA maybe.
They were so strapped for cash that Kyrie Irving had to step in and support them during the pandemic. Now, given how Caitlyn has been treated all year, the constant abuse she's faced both on and off the court, imagine what would happen if Caitlyn Clark left the WNBA. Imagine her getting fed up with the on-court cheap shots, the verbal assaults off the court, the constant passive-aggressive jabs from all sides, and the league's refusal to step in. What if she decided to head overseas, like Gabby Williams, who just left the Seattle Storm to play in Europe? Or like Elizabeth Cambage and Diana Taurasi, who both left the WNBA for stints abroad. Sure, those players all left to chase bigger paychecks, but imagine if Caitlyn left simply because she was done with all the non-basketball drama she's been forced to endure.
I feel like I'm getting hammered.
Here's the reality the WNBA needs to understand. Caitlyn Clark doesn't need the WNBA. The WNBA needs Caitlyn Clark. I mean, Caitlyn's very first playoff series pulled in 1.8 million viewers for Game 1 and 2.5 million for Game 2. To put that in perspective, the average viewership of this first-round series alone has already surpassed any WNBA finals ratings in league history. That's how transformative Caitlyn Clark has been for the league.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it. Caitlyn Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Don't get it, hey!
Honestly, with the way...
Hey, nigga, you heard, bro. Don't get it fucked up. Don't never get that shit fucked up, boy. Caitlyn is the one.
They've been treating her, saying things like the W is more than one player, leaving her off the Olympic team despite being in the MVP conversation, and allowing players to physically target her without consequence. It'd be hilarious to see how the league would react if their one golden ticket slipped away. Stephen A. Smith has already called this out in the past.
You make the call because of the betterment of the whole in the end. That is not compromising your integrity. That is business. And y'all are going to find that out.
It would actually be pretty funny, considering Angel Reese, Caitlyn Clark's so-called biggest rival, has repeatedly claimed that people tune into the WNBA because of her as well.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Well, about what Angel said, let's be real. This is why we watch Caitlyn Clark. Her skill set, the deep threes, her ability to break down defenses, pure skill. Sure. Now, here's Angel Reese's game. Grabbing her own rebounds and taking 75% of her shots from within 10 feet, where she still manages to score less than 50% of the time. If Caitlyn left the WNBA, the league would seriously regret it, and this would go down as the biggest fumble.
See, I'm not with that, though. Like, with the dude that made this, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not with that, bro. How can you can't defend Caitlyn and then go bash another girl, bro? You can't do it, bro. Like, if you want them to stop hating on one girl, they gotta stop hating on y'all. Just gotta stop hating on everybody, bro. You can't pick and choose when you want to just because somebody is your favorite or not, though. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit.
In sports history.
That shit not cool.
In business, when you have a golden egg, you're supposed to guard it with everything you've got and let it grow into a money-making machine. Instead, they're literally letting her get attacked on the court, acting innocent like they did nothing wrong, and then, just to top it off, they play victim. If you're wondering what I mean by all of this, make sure to check out this video.
Yeah, man. What y'all thinking? I think they did snub her for the Team USA, but I don't know what the deal with that was. I think that's because she was a rookie. That had to be the case. That's what it had. But they gonna need her to next time the Olympics come around. Boy, they almost lost. They almost did that game. What was it? A 1 point. It was a 1 point win in the gold. It was close as fuck. But hey, man, this go to show you. Stop hating on people. It's not cool. It don't matter who it is, man. But if y'all don't know the history of Angel and Caitlyn, bro, like the past couple years, I said it. I tried to put their names together. Angel and Caitlyn, they've been going at it in college already. So the media, bro, if you watch women's basketball, you already know about that. Angel Reese is a very popular player. So people watch because of her too. Even though it might not catch your eye, it might catch somebody else's eye. Like somebody that's a fan of basketball. Maybe a big man that like to rebound. You feel me? They like how she play. What if Dennis Rodman like Angel Reese game? Y'all ain't got shit to say then. You feel me? Y'all don't wait on somebody to decide your opinion, man. Long story short. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I got some Caitlyn college highlights coming for y'all tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna drop it in the morning tomorrow. I'm out of here though. I'm gone. Peace.